What's good, AP gang?
It's your boy Pablo.
And Ashley back with another video.
Before we get into today's video, you already know what to do.
Smash the like button, subscribe down below, turn on post notifications because at the end of every video, we do give a shout out. So if you want a chance to get a shout out, all you have to do is spam it up on here or at Instagram at AirAP.TV
and we'll see it and give you a shout out. Tell them what we're doing today, babe.
Today we'll be doing a story time / mukbang. So my cousin Wendely got, what did you get?
We both got the same thing, so if you describe hers,
shrimp, sausage, egg, potatoes, and corn.
Exactly. So it's kind of like what you guys see, like the juicy crab and stuff like that. Me and Wendely got the same thing, but you got crab, you got your corn, you got an egg right here. I've never seen them do an egg. Sausage, a shrimp.
I don't like seafood, so I got garlic, French fries, and a baconator basically.
Like a bacon cheeseburger. Yep.
So 1, 2, 3. Okay, okay.
A potato? A potato?
Ooh, you feel like cake.
I know, it's Cajun.
It's a little spicy.
It's Cajun, that's why, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when we went to this spot, I mean, we're in ATL. They had security guards and stuff, but you knew the food was gonna be good.
It wasn't
you know what I'm saying?
good.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I should take off your friggin' chain though.
This garlic is good. I mean, it's really garlicky. Very garlicky, but
I am not giving you a kiss for the next 3 days. Oh my mom.
it's garlicky, but it's not to the point where it's like, that's too much garlic, you know what I mean? So,
but you can set, yeah, you can set up it.
We have a story time for y'all. We literally almost died yesterday. Literally.
No joke.
So last night, we came home. PJ was like, I want to go down to ATL and see it at night because it's beautiful. Granted, it's very beautiful.
Yeah, and keep in mind, where I used to live up here, I went to a different part of downtown.
Yeah. We didn't know it was 2 by 10.
We weren't even far, we were 5 minutes down the road.
Yeah, but
yeah, we didn't.
Day and night.
Yeah, we didn't know it was 2 different parts of ATL. But anyways, PJ wanted to go down to Atlanta and Wendely wanted to get some ice cream. So we're like, perfect, like, hit 2 birds with 1 stone. We get to downtown, we park, and obviously I have the baby, so I'm with the stroller. And them 2 are kind of like my lookout. So
Wait, why you making it seem like
I know, I'm
security
not,
guard and shit?
For real, I'm not like if we're like some SEAL Team 6.
Hold up, baby, special.
damn. Fuck.
You were just oblivious.
Right.
No, but
Honestly, I feel like in the beginning, me and Ashley were just talking about like legs.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So,
we noticed these guys on the other side of the street just staring at us, like hard staring at us. And we noticed that, but then they went into this diner, so we kind of like brushed it off and we kept walking. PJ saw a guy come out and go into this white car, right? Go into this white car and just drive off. But then again, me and Wendely, we didn't notice. We were just all the way in the front, so we just kept walking. So then we were looking at foods at restaurants because at that point we knew that the ice cream shop has closed. So we're like, fuck it, we haven't had dinner. Let's look at restaurants. We literally got to the end of the street and then we turned right and
car was right there at the corner.
Yeah.
Right, when you turn right.
See, the thing is, I didn't notice because I had the baby, so I was trying to make the baby laugh and smile and kind of like distract Mateo. But they were like, they noticed that the car
It wasn't even like
had parked.
It wasn't even like they were parked like watching us. It was more like, because I didn't notice that when Pablo noticed that they got in the car. It was more like they were just there, and one guy crossed the street, and it caught my attention. So I looked over and I just saw the guys, you know, whatever. That was it. It wasn't like like anything of it. It was just the car was parked there. The guy got out. The other guy was getting out of the passenger seat, and that's all. Like, we didn't think anything of it.
Right. I didn't notice, so I kept walking. But then we got to this point where there's like this map thing. So how do you describe it? Like, how would you describe it? It's like an escalator down, right? So like we're on this street downtown.
Still looking for food. There's a map right here. And then on this side, there's like an escalator down.
Behind us.
And it's kind of like a shop where it's like
Shops,
Stores,
restaurants,
shops,
and shops.
Uh-huh.
And something else.
Something like that, yeah.
So, what's so crazy is when it was like, wanna come down, I was like, but I saw that there was no, there's like no rail for me to go with the stroller. So I was like, no, let me just stay up here. And so Wendely went down by herself. So PJ and I stayed up with the baby next to the map. And then Wendely went down by herself.
Mind you, there was nobody around there.
Like, no one was around us. Like, although it was downtown, at that little section right there, it was just us. You know? Literally, in less than like 30 freaking seconds, the white car pulls up, like, right in front of me, like, slams the brakes. The guy in the passenger seat gets out, crosses PJ and I, and just goes downstairs. And then there was the driver and then the guy behind him, and they were just looking to see what the guy was doing. And PJ and I, suddenly we just got bad vibe. Like the guy that was in the passenger seat walked past us but did not make eye contact, nothing. Like it was like as if we weren't there. So he just passed by us, and then that's your part.
Oh. Yeah, because only you know that.
Because only you know that part.
I mean, nothing really. I was looking through the window to see what restaurants they had and if they were open. And I went to like open the door, but I thought about opening the door, but I was like, no. Somebody told me like turn around and leave. So I turn around and I leave, and as soon as I turn around, the guy was coming down the escalators, but he looked so I don't even know, like one of the people. Yeah, very bad. Like his what is it? The demeanor was just so like something's about to happen. Like I'm about to die. This dude's about to do some crazy shit. So
the thing is, PJ noticed that he had something in his jacket that he was hiding. So we're thinking that was a gun.
Could have been his mixtape, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
No.
So I turn around and I start walking to the escalators, and he's like, hey, come here, or whatever, something come here. And I was like, nope. And I kept going up the stairs, but something was like, girl, like start walking. So I start walking up the stairs, not fast, because I didn't want to like, for one, I didn't have like the reaction to run, but two, I don't think it was a good idea to run. So he was like, I'll follow you. And I was like, hold up. So I was like, I gotta get out of here. So we walked up, and I just walked immediately up to them as fast as I could. And I was like, that guy just said he'll follow me. Like,
and what's so crazy, like she got up, like she came up, and the guy was literally right behind her. So it was like, if there's like a few steps, he would have caught up to her so quick.
If something would have never said turn around, and I would have like grabbed that door,
who knows what would have happened?
I would have been expired.
Yeah.
We would have never seen one video.
Who knows what would have happened? And it's so crazy because
there was nobody down there either. Nobody.
He had to have known it was closed. If you live around there, you know what's closed and what's not.
Even for us, like it was kind of like, okay, they're most likely closed. But you don't know for sure. It could just be empty.
Yeah, because like there was nobody going down there. There was nothing like that.
No music, no nothing. And so as soon as she caught up to us, we looked back and they had already bolted. Like we didn't see the car, nothing. Like that car was gone. And so I was like, that was like they were there to do some shit to you. Like I'm telling you, like they were the target. Like she was a target. And it's crazy because we were talking about this yesterday. Let's say that something did happen, PJ initially would have went down to her, and I would have been left by myself with the baby. So who knows what those two other guys could have done to me and Mateo, you know what I mean?
I thought they would have left Mateo, but
the only reason I would have probably went down, one, because who I am, and also there was a cop behind us.
Oh yeah, there was a cop.
There was a cop literally right behind us. So like, if anything, if they would have heard anything, they would have drawn their gun or like moved down there or something like that.
Yeah, but at that point she would have had already been hurt, you know what I mean?
No, I know. But there was nothing that we could do. We were at the top. So it's crazy when we were done with that, as we were walking away. Alright, we went back to the corner, like the major intersection. There was like a Hooters, a Hard Rock Cafe. Some guy came up to us and he was talking about like different places to eat, that type of stuff. Honestly, he wanted like 50 cents. He said that he wanted 50 cents for a coffee because it was his 50th birthday. You know, some people use schemes like that. It doesn't matter. But what's crazy is that he kept telling us to go back toward the car. He didn't know we parked down there or nothing like that, but he was like, oh, you trying to find a place to eat? Keep going that way. He mentioned some stuff across the street, but he kept telling us to go back toward the car. And the way most downtowns are, there's a lot of one-way streets. So when those guys took off, all they could have gone is left, which was toward the direction the guy told us not to go. And then we're like, okay, so we just start walking back toward the car, you know, looking at places to see if we should eat, but honestly we were gonna leave anyways.
We were so freaked out.
Yeah. And I looked back and it was quick. Like, he was an old guy. We seen him walking. He couldn't have just taken off.
He seemed really nice.
No, he seemed really nice. I looked back and he was gone. He wasn't across the street. Wasn't anything like that.
So we thought like he was our guardian angel. Like,
I know, cause what if
he had to have known that something bad was gonna happen to us, and then he was telling us to like leave. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like what if we went the other way and the one-way street came back around and those guys pulled up?
Yeah. So because at the end of the day, Wendell was the target. They had been following Wendell. They weren't looking for us. But then again, if let's say the guy couldn't have gotten Wendeley, they would have gotten me.
I don't think they would have tried you, to be honest.
No.
You don't think so?
Not at all.
I was literally like, they parked right in front of me, like right in front. That's true. If they wanted to do some shit to me, they would have done it. Yeah, that's true.
And yeah, what's so crazy is that when I didn't see him, a lot of people don't believe in stuff like that, but it's like the fact that he turned around and didn't see the guy anymore. Yeah, you could have said he walked across the street, maybe there was a lot of people, but there wasn't even a lot of people like New York where you can literally lose someone in the crowd as soon as they walk in. Like, you could see everybody. And I don't know.
The guy disappeared.
The guy just disappeared.
It's like on TikTok.
And that's just, I don't know, that was just crazy to me. Wendeley has people watching over. You lucky as hell.
She was so lucky, like so
And
lucky.
so were we. Because the reason why we say that we could have lost our lives too is because what if they would have like sedated Wendeley, brought her back up the stairs, the other two guys jump out the car and pull guns on us and stuff like that, and it's just...
Although we were in downtown Atlanta, where we were, it was secluded. Like there was no one around. You know what I mean? And like the people that were around were in cars, so they wouldn't even had heard anything. They were just driving down.
And there was just one cop, but...
There was one cop, and it was like on the other side of the street.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
But it was right behind. When we passed by it earlier today, I was like, the cop was standing right under there.
Oh yeah, remember the glass that you were talking about? So
yeah, it was.
He told me in the car.
Baby, I promise you, it was literally right behind you to your right, like literally just right back there.
I don't know.
Probably a good 20 feet away. There was a cop.
Time to get dirty.
That's what I've been afraid for. My fingers, yeah, but now I'm about to get my entire hand dirty. Like, that's bad. Have you tried the corn yet, though?
No, I'm going to next.
Oh, I haven't either. I'm about to deep it in.
Did you try the egg?
So yeah, we were really scared. Like, we were really scared for our lives.
Yeah.
I slept with them last night.
She slept with us last night.
She took my spot on the bed and I slept on the floor. Until it got light out, like the sun was just coming over and I was like, I can't handle this freaking floor anymore. Then I came back out here and I offered that I would sleep out here all night. And then Babe was like, no, don't do that. But yeah, you guys, Wendeley could have died. We could have died.
98% chance.
I said it yesterday, the universe is watching over her, but they're giving some close calls. They were like, I'm gonna let him get down a little bit. Nah, I'm just kidding, all right.
This is for you to appreciate life
For
more.
real. Mateo makes an appearance every video, even though sometimes
We don't want him to.
we won't want him to.
Listen.
It's actually the last full day that we're here in Atlanta. We go back home tomorrow. And the reason why we didn't record any other apartments was because we only found...
No, one more that was nice.
Yeah.
So we saw 2 apartments yesterday. One really nice apartment. We just didn't think to record because, I don't know, like we were just in the moment at that point. The one in the morning was really nice. Me and PJ actually really like it, like a lot. And the area is really nice, and for the price, I thought it was, no. But then our second apartment that we went to was trash. I didn't like it. The area was beautiful. I honestly expected more because the area was so beautiful. And then I went into the apartment, I was like, what the hell is this? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Obviously, we had to be nice.
Yeah,
to the person, she was really nice.
She was really sweet, but I was like, oh no, like, no ma'am. No ma'am.
It just wasn't.
And for the price too, I was like, no ma'am. No, that is not worth whatever you're giving us.
Like, how are you gonna try to put the price as much as the other ones, and the other ones are 10 times nicer? Which, Wendeley does say it, area does affect the price.
I didn't even think about that for that apartment.
But it was such a nice area, but it was such a trash apartment. Like, it was not worth the money at all.
I want to live in a nice place and in a decent area. And honestly, that second one that we saw, a really nice place and a pretty decent area, so. Right
now, the second one is like up there.
Yeah, definitely.
She was nice too.
Oh yeah, Stephanie?
Yeah, they're all nice.
I don't think the first one, I mean.
You didn't like the first, her attitude yet.
I went to get their IDs and she comes and she asks me, are they coming? But like literally, like, are they coming? And I was like,
yeah, the girl was rude to her, but not to us.
it's because they're gonna be moving in.
Yeah.
We would be the one paying the money, so.
Like, I loved the first apartment. Like, I loved it, but the area was,
Yeah, the area was kind of sketch.
If I'm not comfortable leaving the house at night and driving around, no, it's not a place I want to be. So yeah, we'll be looking at more apartments. Obviously, they'll have to be virtually because a lot of them because of coronavirus, they won't actually let you inside.
Yeah.
I think it was a successful trip to Georgia, minus what happened last night.
But yeah, today we went to a rock.
Stone Mountain.
We wanted to go to the mall, but all the rock took too long.
We did get there pretty late.
Yeah, we did. And it's Sunday, so. But you guys, like I said before, we are going to finish our food because I want to get into these crab legs, but I don't want to be distracted. We love you guys. I hope you guys watch all of our videos coming up. So we love you. Anything else you need to say, babe?
I'm getting full.
You don't know me.
But you guys, without further ado, it's me, your boy Pablo.
Ashton.
And baby Mateo.
And Wendely.
And Wendely. We're signing out. We'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.